My name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Roots. These are parts of the plant that fix it into the ground. If you look here, we have different types of roots, yams, beetroot, we have carrots, onions, and many other types of roots. They develop from the radicle of the stem. Features for identifying a root: they lack leaves. If you look at them, they don't have leaves. They lack auxiliary buds, and they lack flowers. So if they lack any of these, then we refer to them as roots. There are two types of root systems. We have the taproot system and then the fibrous root system. Observable features: you can see the main taproot, which taper down from the stem. They have got small lateral roots, which are branching off from the main root, and they have fine roots or root hairs branching from the lateral roots. For example, these ones with the taproot, we can have the beans, the carrots, blackjack, and so on and so forth. These are dicotyledonous plants. Adaptations: the main root anchors the plant and absorbs water from deep soils. The lateral roots, they provide additional support, and the root hairs, these provide surface area for water absorption. Root hairs are flexible to penetrate between the soil particles to absorb water. Observable features: all roots originate from the base of the stem, that is for the fibrous roots. All the roots, they are originating from the base of the stem. The roots are many and appear to be of the same size. When you look at the fibrous roots, they are very many and they appear to be of the same size. This is an example of root system we find in millet, stargrass, and many other plants. Monocotyledonous plant. These are for monocotyledonous plants. Adaptations: the roots are numerous and attach at the base of the stem to provide anchorage to the plant. The roots are slender and flexible to penetrate between the soil particles. Roots are numerous for water absorption. Observable features of adventitious roots: Here we have adventitious roots. These are the adventitious roots. 1. They develop from parts of the plants other than the radicle, like nodes and leaves. So the adventitious roots, they don't develop from the radicle. They develop from far parts of the plants, like the nodes or where the leaves are growing from. We have examples of prop roots, like these ones here. These are prop roots. And we have aerial roots. Aerial roots, those are the ones coming from the air, stems, branches, and going downwards. Modified roots, we have the soaring roots and root tubers. Those are modified roots. Their characteristics: it is swollen and fresh. It has lateral roots. It has numerous root hairs. Those are modified roots. Examples, we can have cassava is a modified root, and then also the carrot. Functions of the root tubers: 1. They fix the plant family into the ground. That is 1. 2. They absorb water and mineral salts from the soil. And 3. They store food for the plant. For example, the carrots. They are propagated by vegetative. They can be used in vegetative propagation, like for example, the potatoes. Prop roots, modified roots. We have the prop roots. These ones we are seeing here. Their function: they provide extra support to the plant. Examples, we have the maize, sugarcane, and the grasses. They are some of the plants that have prop roots, type of modified roots. We have the root nodules, those small swellings you can see on the roots. Their function is that they contain rhizobium bacteria for nitrogen fixation in the soil for the plant growth. So they provide nitrogen, or they fix nitrogen in the soil, which is going to be used by the plants, like beans, peas, and peanuts. That type of relationship between the rhizobium bacteria and the plant is a mutualism association, where both benefit. Other modified roots, we have the breathing roots for gaseous exchange in white mangrove. We have the stilt roots. These ones for extra support in the red mangrove. We have the aerial roots. Aerial roots for gaseous exchange in bayan. We have the clasping roots. These ones are for climbing support in epiphytes. these plants which grow on other plants. And we have the buttress roots. These are for extra support. You are provided with specimen A and B. Examine them carefully. Part A, you describe the structure of specimen A and specimen B. Describe the structures. You can pause and try to work out that small, practical. What features do the two specimens have in common? Cut specimen A longitudinally using a knife. Draw and label one half of the specimen from the cut surface. Examine them carefully. Draw the structures and label B. What is the importance of the swelling observed in specimen B? What is the advantage of growing a plant with specimen B as its root system on your farm? Thank you very much for participating in Roots. Please do like, share, and subscribe.